I rise to take note of answers given by Minister Ayres in question time today. Last week, I asked the Minister for Science and Industry if submissions made to the Australian Government were being assessed by AI. In reply, the Minister went on about how the AI Safety Institute, an institute, by the way, Australians with zero powers other than to advise, was great and would fix everything. He couldn't answer my question, but my office got a call shortly after that from an insider who asked to remain anonymous. But that caller told my advisor that the Minister was being loose with the truth, loose as a goose, as he put it, and that, yes, AI is being used by the government to suck up and transmit Australian data. And today, again, I asked the Minister why we weren't investing in Australian-made again. Once again, he couldn't answer. Canada's PM made it very clear in his speech to Parliament last week. Prime Minister Carney told the Australian people that middle powers like Australia need to invest in their own AI to avoid getting caught between China and the US. Canada is doing this to the tune of $4.4 billion. And what is Australia doing? What is Australia doing? Let me tell you, Australians, what they're doing with our AI. They are simply rolling out the red carpet to companies like Palantir, the company that has been linked, by the way, to targeted killing of journalists and the illegal use of US citizens' data. That's right, US citizens' data, but we're happy to hand our own over to them. Are you kidding me? And Palantir is the company that is the leader in development of Agenic. Agenic, for people who do not know, is artificial intelligence that thinks for itself and makes its own decisions. Scary, yeah? This is what your government's using. I've also heard that big tech is pressuring our government to do a deal over our copyright laws. Otherwise, we don't get their data centres. Holding you hostage over there, are they, the government? Holding you hostage because you don't want to invest in your own data centres and you do not want to do your own AI. What's even more telling is that this is such a serious matter in the 21st century, you haven't even put a minister in that position. That is telling, extremely telling. Most is ghosts. Throwing out data over there everywhere. That is what your government of today is doing, Australians. Big tech are running the line that we do not need our own Australian-made AI because we can use tech's AI. Well, I've been speaking to some real experts in real time, by the way, over the last few days, and I've been told that this is absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. We have the capacity to make small language AI models designed for particular purposes. And I know for a fact that there are amazing people who are more than capable of making Australian-made AI. The government just needs to back them. That's all they're waiting for. But first of all, I suggest you put in a minister.